Okay, next one is completing the square. Now we use this completing the square to form the equation of a circle, the form that we've been looking at, and from something like this, like polynomial equation there. So let's have a look at these. We're gonna complete the square with this. So we're gonna transform this into this form, okay? And to do that, we need to use completing the square. So I've actually changed this to two sets of perfect square. One in the x term, one is y term, okay? Now to find the third one, I've actually, there's a lot of way of doing it, but this one I sort of separated 4x into three vectors here, 2 times 2 times x, and 10y is 2 times 5 times y. Now keep that as a 2 as always, because perfect square, if you look at it, it's x minus b bracket square equals a square minus 2ab, isn't it? So these is what these ones are, okay? So 2 is no matter what, we have to have a 2, and then there's a and b. So we got 2 and then 2 and x. So x is here, so these two are supposed to go there, but it needs to be squared. So I'm going to put 4 here. And when I put 4 here on the left hand side, I've got to do the same thing on the right hand side. So I'm going to put 4 there. And then next one here again, I've got 2 there, and then y squares here, so 5 square goes here. So 5 square goes here, so 25. So I'm going to put 25 added onto the right hand side as well, so to balance it up. That's what is equal signs there. Okay, so let's have a look. If I sort of tie it up, so minus 20 plus 4 plus 25 becomes 9. Now this is a perfect square, x minus 2 brackets squared, y minus 5 brackets squared. Okay, so this is the equation of the circle, and with center will be 2 and 5, and the radius is 3 units. Now another example will be, let's have a look. Graph the circle with equation of that. So we're going to do this polynomial equation into the form to equation of a circle. So I'm going to do the same thing here, and I separated 4x into that. So 2 is always there, we have to have 2, and this is 2, that's x squared, so that will be 2 squared, 4, same as before. And this one is 2 is what there, y squared there, so it'll be 3 squares 9. When I add this here on the left hand side to balance it up, I've got to do the same thing on the other. Okay, and then when I do that, I will get this. Now this is a circle with center minus 2 and 3 and radius 3. Now that's not actually answer. Answer says graph. So we got the equation of circle, and now I need to graph it. Okay, so the center was what, minus 2 and 3, so I got minus 2 and 3 here, and the radius was 3 units, and so that's about there. My circle is not as perfect, but if you actually take your time and do it on the grid paper with a pencil, I think you can do a lot better than what I've done. So I've just put a little bit more here. The reason I've got r equals 3 is r square is 9, r equals plus minus 3 because 9 is the square number 3, but we always take positive because r, radius, is distance, which is bigger than 0. There's no negative distance, so r equals 3. Okay.